Hey everyone, welcome back. Ready for another deep dive? Today we're taking a look at the University of Newcastle.
Ooh, excellent choice.
Yeah, for anyone looking to maybe make a move career-wise, thinking about a new opportunity, the University of Newcastle is definitely worth a closer look. And we're using academicjobs.com as our guide here. And just from glancing at the info, they've got some pretty amazing stuff going on over there.
Definitely a university on the rise.
Yeah. So let's dive in. What's the first thing that jumps out at you when you think about, University of Newcastle?
Well, first thing that grabs my attention right off the bat on academicjobs.com is that global ranking. Top 200. That's impressive.
Top 200 globally. That's not just like, showing up. That's serious stuff.
Exactly. It tells you they're committed to excellence, and not just in one area either. We're talking about research, student experience, how they engage with the community. It's the whole package.
Okay, so top 200, that's a big deal. But what does that actually mean for someone, thinking about, all right, do I want to work there? What's in it for me?
It means you're not just taking a job, you're joining a network. You're surrounded by leading experts, innovative thinkers. That's got to be inspiring.
Yeah, definitely. And looking at their vision statement, it's not just about, being the best in research, which is obviously important, but they also talk a lot about the student experience and being a real force for good in their local communities.
Absolutely. They really highlight that holistic approach, which I think is fantastic.
So 5 schools, right? That's got to cover a lot of ground in terms of what they offer.
Oh, absolutely. Architecture, building, education, health, medicine. You've got humanities, social sciences, even law and business. It's a pretty diverse landscape.
Lots of options, lots of different areas to explore for sure. And one thing that really stuck out to me was, they talk a lot about wanting their employees to thrive, to be happy, successful. But how do they actually back that up? What do they do to make that happen?
Well, they go beyond just saying it. They actually have systems in place, professional development programs, mentoring. They give you the resources to actually grow your career, achieve your goals.
So it's not just like, empty promises. There's actual concrete support.
Exactly. They're invested in their people, and it shows.
And let's be honest, the location doesn't hurt either. Newcastle, right? Beautiful coastal city. I was just looking at some pictures online. And the campus itself is gorgeous.
Oh, yeah. The campus is something else. That blend of modern architecture with all those green spaces, it must be amazing to work there.
Yeah, it's not just about, looking good. It's about creating a stimulating work environment, right?
Absolutely. And they back that up with state-of-the-art facilities, as academicjobs.com points out. And they're constantly investing in improvements, staying ahead of the curve.
Okay, so all of that sounds pretty fantastic, but let's talk about the part we all love, benefits. What kind of perks can someone expect working at University of Newcastle?
Oh, this is where it gets really interesting. Academicjobs.com has a whole section on benefits and conditions, and it's impressive. We're talking flexible work arrangements, generous leave, really comprehensive health and well-being programs. And then there's financial perks, too, like salary packaging. That can make a big difference.
Salary packaging. Now that's something I need to look into.
Yeah, it's definitely worth researching. It's a great way to, reduce your taxable income, boost that take-home pay.
And it's not just about what's happening on campus, right? Newcastle itself, it's a thriving city.
Right.
On the coast. Got to be lots going on there.
Oh, absolutely. Vibrant cultural scene, beautiful beaches, and the cost of living is, well, let's just say it's a lot more manageable than some of the bigger cities in Australia.
So it's kind of like best of both worlds, right? Global impact, world-class university, but also that really appealing lifestyle.
Exactly. It's a winning combination.
So in terms of actual career paths, are we talking like mostly research and lecturing? Or is there more to it than that?
Research and lecturing are definitely big areas for sure, but the University of Newcastle is a big institution. They have all those departments we talked about. So you've got administration, IT, library services, HR. There's a lot of variety.
And academicjobs.com is the place to go to kind of see what's out there, right?
Absolutely. If you're intrigued by what you've heard, head over to academicjobs.com, filter your search for University of Newcastle, and see what grabs your attention. You'll find everything from entry-level positions to senior roles. It's all there.
Okay, so just to kind of, sum it all up, what we're looking at here is a university that's making a real impact globally, but also in its local community. They're offering a really supportive work environment, great benefits, and you get to live in a beautiful coastal city. Sounds like a pretty good deal to me.
It does, doesn't it? And here's something to think about. The University of Newcastle is really committed to its region. They're all about fostering partnerships, contributing to local development. So working there, it's not just about your career within the university, it's about being part of something bigger, making a difference in the wider community. Something to consider.
That's a great point. And for everyone listening, remember, top universities in Australia, including the University of Newcastle, post their career opportunities on academicjobs.com. Whether you're just starting out or you're looking for that next big step in your career, it's definitely the place to go.
All right, that's it for our deep dive today. Thanks for joining us.
Thanks, everyone.